Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Always.
Today, we're heading into some of the most extreme environments on Earth, the desert. But we're not looking at camels or cacti. No. We're going small.
Tiny but mighty, you might say.
Exactly. We're talking about the sand cat. You know, those adorable little felines that look like they belong on a cat food commercial?
They are pretty cute, but don't let that fool you. These cats are built for survival.
Yeah. They're like miniature desert warriors. Just a few pounds, perfectly camouflaged with their sandy coat. But then, bam. Those ears.
Deers.
Yeah, those ears. You can't miss them. They're huge. They're like having satellite dishes on their heads.
So are those just for picking up radio signals from Mars?
Huh. Not quite. They actually serve a couple of crucial purposes. First, heat regulation. The desert gets incredibly hot, and those big ears help radiate heat away from the body, keeping the sand cat cool.
So like a built-in AC unit, pretty much. And the second purpose is for hunting. In the silence of the desert, those massive ears act like super sensitive microphones. They can pick up the tiniest sounds, a gecko skittering across the sand, a scorpion burrowing underground.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. So they can basically hear their prey, even if it's hiding.
Yep, exactly. It gives them a huge advantage in a landscape where most predators rely on sight.
Okay, that makes sense. But speaking of advantages, what about those paws? They always look so fluffy and adorable in pictures.
Oh, those paws are essential too. Not just cute. That thick fur on their paws acts as insulation, protecting them from the scorching sand, which, as you can imagine, can get incredibly hot during the day.
Ouch. Yeah, makes sense. So it's like they're wearing little sand shoes.
Yeah, something like that. And it also helps them move silently across the sand, stalking their prey without making a sound.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like a stealth mode for hunting.
Exactly. They're practically invisible and silent, which makes them incredibly efficient hunters.
Okay, so stealthy, great hearing. But let's talk about their habitat. I mean, these cats live in some of the harshest deserts on Earth. The Sahara, the Arabian Desert, the Kizilkum Desert. I mean, places where water is, well, basically non-existent. How do they survive?
Right, that's what's fascinating. They've adapted to get all the moisture they need from their prey.
Wait, hold on. You're telling me they don't need to drink water?
Nope, not directly. Their kidneys are incredibly efficient. They extract every last drop of water from their food, whether it's rodents, birds, reptiles, or even insects.
Wow, that's unbelievable. So they've essentially evolved to bypass the whole finding a watering hole thing.
Exactly. Talk about adaptation, right? They've made the desert their own. And speaking of making it their own, they're also expert burrowers.
Oh yeah, those dens. I've seen pictures. They're pretty impressive.
They either dig their own burrows or, sometimes they'll take over abandoned ones from other animals like foxes or other desert dwellers.
Clever, resourceful. Okay, but when I picture a desert predator, I think of something more like a fennec fox with those big ears. It's hard to imagine these cute little sand cats being fierce hunters.
They look so cuddly, but trust me, they're far from harmless. Remember their super hearing?
Well, they also have amazing night vision. Those eyes are designed for the dark, and they have lightning fast reflexes.
So what kind of prey are we talking about? Just little lizards and small rodents.
Those are definitely on the menu. But they also hunt, wait for it, venomous snakes.
Whoa, seriously, they go after snakes. Like what kind of snakes?
Oh, the big ones, like the horned viper, for example.
No way. The horned viper, that's a seriously dangerous snake. How do they avoid getting bitten?
Skill, agility, and speed. They've developed specific techniques for dodging the viper's strike, using their lightning-fast reflexes to deliver a fatal bite to the snake's head. Wow, that's incredible. It's like they're like little ninjas of the desert. So they're solitary hunters, right? Not pack animals.
Nope, they prefer to go it alone. They'll patrol their territory under the cover of darkness, using a combination of scent marking and vocalizations to communicate with other sand cats. But for the most part, yeah, they're lone wolves.
It's amazing how such a small creature can be so perfectly adapted to such a harsh environment.
Yeah.
But, are they doing okay? What's their conservation status?
Well, for now, they're listed as least concern, which is good news. But that doesn't mean they're not facing challenges.
Right, because things are always changing. So what are some of the threats they're facing?
Habitat loss is a big one. Human development, unsustainable grazing practices. Those are all contributing to desertification. Essentially, grasslands are being turned into deserts.
And that directly impacts the sandcat's prey, right? Less food, less habitat.
Exactly. And then there's the illegal pet trade. People see those cute pictures online and think, "Oh, I want one."
But they're not meant to be pets. They're wild animals.
Exactly. And unfortunately, capturing them for the pet trade can devastate wild populations.
It's sad to think that something so perfectly adapted to its environment could be threatened by human actions.
Yeah, it really is. But there's still hope. By raising awareness, by promoting responsible tourism, and supporting conservation efforts, we can help ensure these incredible creatures have a future.
Absolutely. And, makes you wonder what other amazing desert survival secrets are out there waiting to be discovered.
Oh, I'm sure there are countless more. The desert is a place of extremes, but also a place of incredible resilience and adaptation. There's still so much to learn.
Well, if you're listening and you're as fascinated by the sand cat as we are, I encourage you to do your own deep dive. Look into other desert-dwelling creatures, research conservation efforts, and see what you can discover. You won't be disappointed. Until next time.